SpongeBob SquarePants, the Sponge Brain Theory. The tragic origin of SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants is one of the most energetic and optimistic characters in cartoon history. Despite being an adult, he behaves like a child, struggles with basic tasks like driving, and has been working at the Krusty Krab for over 25 years without ever advancing his career. But what if there's a dark reason behind his unusual behavior? What if SpongeBob isn't just a sea sponge, but a brain transplanted into a household sponge after a tragic accident? The theory: SpongeBob's parents saved his life with an emergency transplant. SpongeBob's parents, Harold and Margaret SquarePants, are clearly natural sea sponges with round, soft bodies. However, SpongeBob himself looks nothing like them. Instead, he has the shape and texture of a kitchen sponge. This could indicate that SpongeBob was originally born a natural sea sponge like his parents, but suffered a tragic accident as a child. The accident: what happened to SpongeBob? There are two possible explanations for what happened to young SpongeBob. One, he was dying from a disease or injury. Perhaps SpongeBob was born with a serious medical condition affecting his body. His parents, unwilling to lose him, sought an experimental way to save his life. 2. He was partially eaten or destroyed. Bikini Bottom is full of dangerous creatures, from giant clams to massive fish. What if young SpongeBob was attacked and all that was left of him was his brain? In either case, SpongeBob's only surviving organ was his brain. Desperate to save him, his parents placed his brain into a kitchen sponge, a common piece of sea trash that found its way into Bikini Bottom. The artificial sponge absorbed the nutrients and life force necessary to keep SpongeBob alive. This would explain why he has a different texture, shape, and structure from his parents. Evidence that supports the sponge brain theory. 1. SpongeBob's learning difficulties. He can't drive. SpongeBob has taken the boating exam countless times and failed every single one. He has an excellent memory, as seen in episodes where he recalls massive amounts of Krabby Patty orders, yet he can't grasp basic driving concepts. This suggests he may have brain damage or cognitive impairments due to the trauma of his transplant. He still acts like a child. Despite being an adult, SpongeBob loves jellyfishing, playing with bubbles, and getting excited over ice cream. His brain may have been stuck in a childlike developmental stage due to the accident, or the transplant itself may have altered his cognitive functions. 2. His unnatural body and durability. SpongeBob's body can regenerate almost instantly. Whether he's flattened, torn apart, or even shredded, he returns to normal. This suggests he isn't a natural sea sponge, but an artificial construct with a living brain. His square shape is unnatural for a sea sponge, but perfectly matches a common kitchen sponge, suggesting his body is synthetic. 3. His unchanging life and career. SpongeBob has worked at the Krusty Krab for over 25 years with no career advancement. He never seeks a raise, doesn't desire new opportunities, and is content flipping patties forever. This could be because his brain transplant left him stuck in a perpetual state of childlike wonder, preventing him from maturing like other characters in the show. 4. The sea trash connection. Bikini Bottom is full of human trash, which often interacts with sea life in unnatural ways. If his parents found a discarded human sponge, it's possible they used it in a last-ditch effort to save his brain. The Goofy Goober ice cream bar is full of adult fish acting like children. Could it be that other sea creatures have undergone similar procedures, keeping them stuck in a childlike state? Conclusion: the artificial sponge that became a legend. SpongeBob SquarePants may not just be an energetic sea sponge. He could be a tragic victim of an experimental brain transplant after losing his original body. This would explain his odd appearance, childlike behavior, inability to drive, and unchanging career.